here is something that's going on in regards to climate change, and something I guess we all need to be aware of here. And this is a real thing that's happening right now. Eco-anxiety. Climate change is causing us eco-anxiety. All right, so what is this all about? Do the daily climate change headlines make you feel stressed, afraid, or powerless? If so, you're certainly not alone. A growing number of people report feelings of loss, grief, worry, and despair amid news that climate change is making natural disasters like hurricanes and wildfires worse and more common, that polar ice is melting faster than we thought, and that we only have 12 years to prevent the most catastrophic effects of climate change. The American Psychological Association, the APA, has come up with a term for these resounding chronic psychological consequences related to how we process the climate crisis: eco-anxiety. Eco-anxiety, which the APA describes as chronic fear of environmental doom, isn't listed anywhere in the DSM manual, but it has found its way into pop culture. And I have a feeling if they're that big on it, it'll be in the next DSM. They update that thing all the time. But you know what? You want to have a fun Friday night by yourself, have a couple whiskeys and then the DSM manual, and just open it up and just read it and see what happens. Just be like, oh, that might be me. That might be me. The DSM manual is very extensive. It is very extensive. So, you know, there's going to be something that applies to everybody, at least something. So that's, I'm speaking from experience. I have actually sipped a whiskey and then read through the DSM manual. And I was like, that's me sometimes. That's me on a bad day. That's me on a good day. That's never been me. That's never been me. And I'm not trying to make light of mental illness at all. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying that book is so extensive, and we all have our quirks and we all have our tics. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's all about varying degrees. It's all about the degree of what we deal with. You know, there is a huge difference between someone who is manic depressive and having the blues, which we all have. We all get depressed at times. That's being human. But when it's to a certain degree where you can't get out of bed, where you can't shake it, then it's much different. All right. Just clarifying there. So anyway, eco-anxiety. Do you have it? Well, you can talk to somebody.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and